Video.
Yan pala mga kainipilikan.
Ano?
Yan naman pala mga kainis. Yung adakar lang ang video, wala pa. Puro siya makatulog na yan. Wala na. Gano yung liwa.
Pili mong tayang sa
Siya yung palakoy.
Puto, puto pakdan mo. Putong mimento nga pakdan. Agak pagalan mo.
Kaya ka ta, dire-diretso yan.
Oo, ito. 7 minutes na. Bitis mo. Pagkandwa ta siguro kinaitan eh. Kinuha daw information.
Netong yamo.
Oo, may ito nga itong magkain.
Are you sure?
Ano?
Adyang kinuha na lang niya rin. Yung kalawang bata yan.
12 pa. Kay siya. Adwa mong kailangan. Medyo help kay the driver mas. Di ba 173 yung height ko? Nang kaya pa ito 2018.
Yung kaya kung miracle.
Kaya lenge dyan siguro same kahilali. Hindi ba?
Oh, nakikita mo na.
Pag tune eh.
Nagyan ko.
Lang
Matutunan ka na. Marinig niya ang bakit kung something mo.
my back start to hurt. Eh di ba?
Yung back ka kasi.
Ba? Kanti tayo mo. Wait lang. Bilisangan. Bilisangan. Huwag may wala yung aircon.
Hindi mag-on. Kasi may automatic yan.
Ha? Kaya meron.
Ba? Automatic na yung marimlaning tayo eh. 20 years mo na yung 23.
Super hot kasi. You're so hot. Like, you're bullet. Really. Don't.
Oh.
Boy.
May tutundo na ka dahil.
Ano yung number tam? A2?
Number 2 na.
2.
Number 2.
Alingan siguro sabi-sabi pero ating kang kayabing metong family or adwa.
Mo sabi-sabi. Utang manumpa. Sabi-sabi.
Sabi, marami tao. Ganang oras.
Nos-nos na.
Dan mo parang pag kasi nga.
Puri na naman kanya.
Kaya ka niyan.
Magalang meeting na yun. Galing ko na lang ako. Pumunta nga lang pero.
Uy, Tana.
Yan na. Yan na.
Tana ka.
One me.
Ano yun?
Umuni.
Kaya na.
Uy, yan.
Hindi mo. Maraming ka. Hindi pa nito eh.
Alright, welcome back everyone. Once again, if you haven't done so already, I'm going to ask that you put yourself on mute. And before we begin the ceremony, I want to make sure that everyone has been seen by an agent. If you have not, you can raise your hand to let us know. Alright, perfect. So let's get started. This citizenship ceremony is now in session. This ceremony is presided by Judge Rochelle Ivry. Judge Ivry, in accordance with the provisions of the Citizenship Act, it is my privilege to present to you 47 candidates who have met all of the requirements of the Act and are now ready to take the oath of citizenship, the final legal requirement to become a Canadian citizen. I now invite you to give your opening remarks.
Thank you, merci. Hello everyone, good afternoon, bonjour. It is so
Good
wonderful
afternoon.
to see all of your beautiful faces. And it is also my great privilege to welcome you all into the Canadian family today. So welcome on behalf of myself and the Government of Canada. Now, as you know, Canada was first inhabited by Indigenous peoples, and so I would like to begin by acknowledging that I am presiding over this virtual citizenship ceremony from Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, and I'm on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit and the Haudenosaunee Nations. Now, as Canadians, we have the great privilege to live and work on the traditional territories of Indigenous peoples. And so I encourage you after today's ceremony to do some research in order to identify which traditional territory you currently live on, and also explore how you can honor Indigenous peoples in your own meaningful way as new Canadian citizens. The histories of Indigenous peoples in Canada are very rich and diverse, and they stretch far into the past, long before the arrival of European newcomers to Canada. The stories of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples are essentially the story of Canada itself, and Indigenous peoples continue to play a vital and essential role in Canada's development and future. And so it's essential that all Canadians move forward together on the road to reconciliation so that we can leave a proper legacy for future generations. I also encourage you to familiarize yourselves with the 94 calls to action from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission and the 231 calls for justice from the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls Inquiry Final Report. We need to educate ourselves in order to make meaningful and positive change within our country. Now, a special thing about today is that as new Canadians, you will be gaining the right to vote. And if you're at least 18 years of age or over on Monday, September 20th, you have the exciting opportunity to participate in the federal election that's currently taking place. To learn more about how you can register and vote, please refer to the Elections Canada website, which is elections.ca. Some of the election information has been translated into over 30 different languages. Every vote is important. You gain this fundamental right today, so please remember to cast your ballot. So in just a few short moments, I'll be swearing you all in as brand new Canadian citizens, and I could not be more proud of you and for you. This is truly a momentous occasion, and it is the culmination of your courageous journey, all of your hard work and determination, your adaptability, willingness to learn new things and overcome many obstacles and barriers. And it's also reflective of all of the wonderful reasons why you chose Canada, chose to make your home here, and to become members of our Canadian family. Whether that reason was an opportunity to make a better life for you and your family, to unite with loved ones, work in your field of expertise, further your studies, flee harm and persecution, or a chance to have free expression of your beliefs and to live authentically in your truth with the freedoms and protection that this country offers, you have found success, and that has resulted in your taking this last step to become Canadian citizens. I commend and congratulate you all. Félicitations. Now, Canadian citizenship comes with many rights and responsibilities. We are a bilingual nation, so we speak both English and French, and we are also a democratic country thanks to our many military service personnel who fought and lost their lives in order for us to live the life that we're so very fortunate to have. And we're also immensely grateful to the many trailblazers who have advocated and mobilized for our rights and freedoms over the years. As Canadians, we respect individual rights and freedoms as outlined in our charter and other human rights legislation. All people are equal under the law, and you now have the right and the responsibility to vote, and possibly run as candidates in municipal, provincial, and federal elections. You are free to live and work in any province or territory, and you also have freedom of conscience, religion, association, and expression. Now you show your responsibility by obeying the law, volunteering, and helping others in your community. And by doing so, we help to keep our communities safe and welcoming. We deepen our knowledge of Canada. We share our very best attributes with each other, and we break down barriers that may exist between us. Our rights and responsibilities as Canadians is truly what makes our country so unique and so very special. And so as new Canadians added to this wonderful tapestry, your journeys and your stories are very important components of the Canadian story. All of your experiences, your innovation and imagination, your hopes, your dreams and desires are exactly what Canada needs in order to be strengthened and to grow for the better. And your stories have the ability to take on new meaning starting today with this final step to join our Canadian family. Madame la Greffier, je suis maintenant prêt à commencer. Madame Clerk, I'm now ready to proceed with the oath of citizenship. Now, the wording of the oath of citizenship has been changed in response to call to action number 94 of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Canada. This new wording includes references to Canada's Constitution and the Aboriginal and treaty rights of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. It is an acknowledgement that as Canadians, we share our responsibility to respect and affirm the rights of Indigenous peoples. It allows new Canadians, like yourselves, to fully appreciate the role of Indigenous peoples in Canada's past, present, and future. The changes to the Oath of Citizenship are an important and necessary step in advancing reconciliation with Indigenous peoples in Canada. Meaningful reconciliation will require a consistent and sustained commitment by all Canadians.
All right, we will now proceed with the oath. All candidates who are 14 years of age and older are required to take the oath. If there is any doubt that you have taken the oath, you will not obtain your certificate, so please make sure we can see you repeating it. Children under 14 years of age do not have to repeat the oath, but they can if they wish. It is necessary that you repeat the oath in English or French, or both, after the judge. We encourage you to repeat it in both as a symbolic gesture of your commitment to respecting Canada's 2 official languages. The judge will start by saying, "I swear," but you have the choice of saying either "I swear" or "I affirm." We ask that you position yourself directly in front of the camera so that we can see you properly during the oath taking. If you're wearing a mask, a hat, or a cap, you must remove it now unless it is for religious beliefs, health issues, or part of an official uniform. Please also turn on your microphones as we need to hear all of you.
Turn on my mic code.
Turn on yung ano.
On you.
All right, and we'll also ask you to please raise your right hand.
Someone has 2 cameras on. There's 2 devices.
All right, is anyone on 2 devices in the same room?
I think it's the device that.
Okay. Okay, is it possible for everyone to be on one device while we do the oath?
You were still waiting for people to unmute themselves. Ms. Mahmood, the Abba Zaid family.
Sorry?
Okay,
Yep,
we just need to make sure you were unmuted.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Okay, everyone have their right hand raised.
It looks as though everyone has their right hand raised. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, phone going there.
Oh, someone's phone, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so, Judge Avery, I believe the candidates are ready to repeat the oath.
Thank you, Michelle. Okay, everyone, so just a few things. If you are talking during the oath, we can all hear you, so please no side conversations. Other thing is that I will be saying the oath and you will be repeating after me. So when I say I swear, you say I swear. When I say that I will be faithful, then you will say I will be faithful. Will not be repeating ahead, because then it's very important for everyone. Okay? So please just repeat after me. Let's begin. I swear
I swear
that I will be faithful
that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to Her Majesty,
to Her Majesty,
Queen Elizabeth II,
Queen Elizabeth II,
Queen of Canada,
Queen of Canada,
her heirs and successors,
her heirs and successors,
and that I will
and that I will
faithfully observe
faithfully observe
the laws of Canada,
the laws of Canada,
including the Constitution,
including the Constitution,
which recognizes and affirms
which recognizes and affirms
the Aboriginal and treaty rights
the Aboriginal and treaty rights
of First Nation,
of First Nation,
Inuit and Métis peoples,
Inuit and Métis people,
and fulfill my duties
and fulfill my duties
as a Canadian citizen.
as a Canadian citizen.
Wonderful. And now we're going to do it together en français, in French. I know for many of you this might be your first time speaking French, but that's what makes it a wonderful memory. It means on your first day as Canadians, you'll be saying your first real French words. But please don't worry, I will go slowly, and you'll be repeating after me, so your pronunciation will be right on track. Okay? I can't hear everyone. Let's proceed. Je jure
Je jure
que
que je
serai fidèle
serai fidèle
et porterai
et porterai
sincère allégeance
sincère allégeance
à Sa Majesté,
à Sa Majesté,
la Reine Elisabeth II,
la Reine Elisabeth II,
Reine du Canada,
Reine du Canada,
à ses héritiers
à ses héritiers
et successeurs,
et successeurs,
que j'observerai
que j'observerai
fidèlement
fidèlement
les lois du Canada,
les lois du Canada,
y compris
y compris
la Constitution
la Constitution
y et affaire
et affaire
les lois ancestraux
les lois ancestrales
et issues
et issues
de traités
nous traités
et Première Nation
et préliminaires
des Inuits
des Inuits
et des Métis
et des Métis
et que
et que
je remplirai
je remplirai
loyalement
loyalement
les obligations
Rest.
Sorry nga pala.
Yeah, thank you. I'll say that one again. Mes obligations
Mes obligations
du citoyen canadien.
du citoyen canadien.
Yeah, very good. You guys are all great French speakers. Congratulations for all now.
Thank you.
Yay!
Bravo, bravo.
Canadian, Canadian.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
for all of us.
Congrats, guys.
And so now for all of
Ay,
you,
kay
your journeys
JP.
and your stories will be
No,
added
nothing
to
there.
our wonderful
JP,
Canadian
Ninita.
that truly makes this country so great. When my family arrived from 54 years ago, just like you, they had a story of overcoming many challenges, courageously making a home in a new and far-off place, perseverance and self-learning. And I am so happy that all 47 of you and I are now members of the same family as Canadians. Now, please always remember that you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. They just couldn't imagine that you would be here right now. So continue to hope, dream, and aspire to fulfill everything that you can imagine right here in Canada and as part of our Canadian family. I truly wish you all success and a peaceful and prosperous in your chosen home. Congratulations, félicitations, and welcome again to the Canadian family, everyone. Bienvenue.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Avery. Today you will be singing "O Canada" for the very first time as a Canadian citizen.
Yeah.
This is now your national anthem. Sing it with pride.
Bye. True page of love. Wala po. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. True page of love. In all of us command, with glowing hearts we see the rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
French. English French.
Oh my God.
English French ka rin.
Okay, this citizenship ceremony is now closed. The judge will now leave the session. However, we ask that everyone else please stay connected a little longer so we can go over a few details together.
Yeah.
Judge Avery, it has been a delight and an honor to have you with us today.
Thank you so much, Katie. It's my absolute pleasure as well. Now, before I give my parting remarks, I just want to take a moment to just share my sincerest thanks and appreciation to our IRCC staff. Emma and Katie and the rest of the London team have been working tirelessly since this pandemic, of course before the pandemic as well, but since this pandemic to ensure that Londoners and the surrounding area all become Canadian citizens during these very trying times. You know, many people don't know that from April of last year to April of this year, staff from across Canada has helped us to swear in over almost 65,000 new Canadians. And that is truly because of all of their hard work and dedication. And so now, to each and every one of you, congratulations and welcome to the Canadian
Thank you.
Thank you.
I truly wish you the very best that Canada has to offer. Now, please always remember that this is your first day as a Canadian citizen. You can only have one first day. So find a way to commemorate this day in a special way. That could be having a meal with loved ones and friends, and of course, a very COVID-friendly way. Could be running your neighborhood with a flag and cheering, or having pancakes and maple syrup with a side of poutine. Whatever it is that you do, please celebrate this way in a special way. And I truly wish you all the best. Please stay safe and healthy, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Uy, pinala naman din.
Take care, everyone.
Ayan.
All right, so I will now share some post-ceremony instructions with you. If everyone could please put themselves back on mute so the instructions can be heard clearly without any interruption.
Okay.
All right.